All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. What's up, Jasmine? Okay. Meteor shower. Meteor shower I am seeing. Okay. Leo and the moon. Meteor shower, man. That's exactly. Okay, this is a coming event. All right. There could be somebody who wants to stand up and encourage, okay, to express something. Maybe some hidden feelings, maybe, something that's been hidden. It doesn't feel nefarious because the Leo's in the upright, okay? It doesn't give me to harm you, right? Okay, but take it as it resonates. Thank you for the jewels, beloved. Thank you for the jewels. All right, let's get back on in this algorithm, Got to force my way on in there, all right? So that's what we're gonna do, I might do a couple late night reads tonight, as a matter of fact, okay? Yeah, late night reads. Remember when I used to do late night reads with the strobe lights and everything? I might start that back up for my late night crew. Yeah, I'm a night owl anyway, so why not? Why not? I don't get that much time in the daytime, so that's what we doing. That's what we doing. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Entertainment purposes only, I must say. All right, y'all know what's up. All right, use your discernment. Eye candy, beauty phase. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality, okay? Lone wolf, getting hurt, confusion, okay? Incomplete. So somebody is standing alone and somebody is standing strong. Powerful, okay? Ready to face all insurmountable odds. Okay, this could be two people I'm talking about, keeping a promise. Okay, God keeping a promise. They not like us. They not like us. Okay, so you and somebody are cut from the same cloth. You and somebody spend past lives together, it's giving me. Okay? You've even spent a life together, one of you in this realm and the other in the spiritual realm. One protecting the other. Basically the lookout for the other. Okay? Y'all have partnered in that way as well. But this time, the both of you were born in this lifetime together. Okay. Y'all can be closer in age, for whatever I'm talking about, or you could be some years apart. Okay? Got trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness, got private relationship. So somebody got caught. You found out somebody had a private relationship going on, or somebody blew you off to go, spend time with Susie Q and Tom, Dick, and Harry, and, Patty. Okay? That's where they went. Okay? And you went inward. You wasn't tripping, okay? It is what it is. You're protected. You continue to do your thing. Right? Aquarius? Yeah, rolled it up like a fresh pack of za. Hey. Maybe some of y'all smoke reefer. Somebody could be a lyricist, okay? Not just a rapper, but a lyricist, okay? That's a for the love of the game type of thing, you know? To me, a lyricist is for the love of the game. You know, your lyrics say something other than, you know, the drug, sex, and rock and roll, okay? You know, somebody got a story to tell, okay? Abundance, and it's bringing them abundance, or it's going to bring them abundance, all right? Somebody could be an up-and-coming artist. Any type of artist, okay? Karmic masculine, starseed. You got a karmic masculine trying to stand in the way of some type of abundance, okay? A hating ass, weak ass, cowardly ass, okay? 26 can be significant, 62. Yeah, he a fan, she a fan, he a fan. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 hey. Freaky ass need to stay his ass inside, okay? Or her. Somebody could be a weirdo. OV ho. OV ho. Okay, yeah, somebody could be a weirdo, you know. You know. Underage, younger people. That's a private relationship, okay? What's hidden in the dark. Somebody messing with somebody young, or somebody like them young. Somebody can even pose as a producer, okay, to get people to you know, sleep with them or something like that, or somebody can use somebody else's clout that they're close to or that they know, or they can say that they know somebody. Somebody can be using your name for clout, using your name to try to get people in the bed because they used to know you. Somebody that I used to know. Yeah, yeah. I can't remember the artist of that song. You didn't have to cut me off. Somebody that I used to know. Yeah, used to know these people or this person. Okay. Or when you knew them, they thought they knew you, but they didn't even know you. You could have grew up with somebody. Distracted. Having a hard time concentrating on the present because your thoughts are elsewhere, okay? There's a lot of people's thoughts who are elsewhere, okay? So cannot focus on anything that's in front of them, okay? All of their eyes on you. Some of you guys could be an O Phantom angel, okay? Like me, you know, the one with all the eyes on it, okay? That's who you are in spirit, okay? For some of you, okay, then that speaks to your intuition. That speaks to your spiritual sight. Okay, it must be off the charts. If you are this O Phantom, this angel that has eyes on all sides, your sight in the 3D is off the charts. It's off the chain. Okay, scary, easily scary. Pensive, feeling a little sad and thoughtful, often quietly. Demoralized when your belief in yourself is destroyed. So somebody is falling in, they're caving in on themselves. Somebody's belief in themselves or belief of whoever they thought that they were has been destroyed. Okay, somebody's going through like an ego, not an ego death, an eagle. Something about eyesight, eagle sight. Remote viewing. Yeah, somebody's fully been exposed. All eyes are on them. Somebody could be a goth or something like that. Okay, we're all black all the time. Depressing. All right, we're gonna switch it up. We did the Book of Wisdom last read, so we're gonna do the Bible Dictionary, Metaphysical Bible Dictionary. I already did that. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Feast, marriage. Okay. Y'all gonna like this. Y'all gonna like this. All right. Feast in Jerusalem. A receptive state of mind towards all spiritual good. It is a realization of the unfailing substance of divine mind. A great peace is there, the peace of God, which passeth all understanding. Okay, Philippians 4:7. And a welling up of an indescribable substance that fills the whole being with satisfaction. Okay, the title of that was Feast in Jerusalem. This is feast marriage. Okay, feast, marriage. Conscious union between spirit or mind and body in the silent influx of substance. The union of man with spirit, a thirsting for things of spirit, is necessary before one can come into spiritual marriage feast, right? You have to thirst of the things of spirit, okay? You know, it's not like something that you're dragging yourself to do, or, you know what I'm saying? You're kicking against it, right? Okay? You have to have a thirst, a hunger for spirit, all right? Which comes at a certain point in your growth. Okay, actually, it quickens as you grow, actually. Okay, a thirsting for things of spirit, thank you, Spirit. A thirsting for things of spirit is necessary before one can come into spiritual marriage feast. Great desire for the light and purity of spirit is the power that prepares man for this greatest of feast. See Matthew 22:1-15. Feast, Sabbath, the inflow of spiritual substance that we realize when we enter the silence. Feeding the 5,000, right? The fish and the loaves, okay? The miracle. And the universal mind is a substance that Jesus called the Father, which is also the seed of all visible substance. It is the only real substance because it is unchangeable, while visible substance is in constant transition. An idea is purely spiritual and can be apprehended only by the mind. It is never visible to the eye, but can be sensed by man through any of his spiritual functions, okay, spiritual gifts. When the attention has been centered on the idea of substance long enough and strongly enough, a consciousness of substance is generated. And by the powers of the various faculties of the mind in right relation, visible substance is formed, okay? So from the spiritual to the physical, all right? In this way, Jesus brought into visibility the loaves and fishes to feed the 5,000, right? He reached into the spiritual and he pulled it out. How he fed 5,000? With a couple of fishes and a couple of loaves? A few fishes and a couple of loaves? He literally reached into the spiritual and pulled it out. Okay? It was like a pipeline, right? Just imagine a basket. You're passing out fish, right, and bread to people. And the basket is staying full. It's not depleting, right? Like there's no bottom to it. And then there's still fish and bread left over to feed thousands more. He reached into the spiritual and he brought it into the physical. Okay? It's like a meter, right? A meter has to be filled up enough for you to be able to do that, right? For him to be able to do it like he did it, right, which was instant, right? His power had to be, his growth and his power had to be to a certain level. His belief, his knowing. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Okay. Feeding the 5,000. In the universal mind principle, there is a substance called that Jesus called the Father, which is also the mother seed of all visible substance. It is the only real substance because it is unchangeable, while visible substance is in a constant transition. Did I read that already? Yeah, the origin of all substance is an idea of substance. This substance idea is purely spiritual and can be apprehended only by the mind. It is never visible by the eye, nor it be sensed by man through any of his bodily functions. I already read that. Okay. Feeling is external to thought. Behind every feeling or emotion there lies thought, which is its direct cause. To erase a feeling, a change of thought is required. That's what repentance means. To change your thoughts. Change the way that you're thinking, right? That's exactly what that is. Exactly what that is. Read it. Feeling is external to thought. Behind every feeling or emotion there lies thought, which is its direct cause. To erase a feeling and change of thought is required. To erase a feeling, a change of thought is required. So change the way that you think about something, change the way that you look at something, change the way that you approach something. Okay, last one. Feet represent the phase of the understanding that connects us with the outer or manifest world and reveals the right relationship toward worldly conditions in general. We can take possessions of all substance that we comprehend and understand in the name of I am. This is the meaning of Josh 1 and 3. Every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, to you have I given it, as I spake unto Moses. I was just talking about that to myself earlier. I think I was looking at Iran. Yeah, and involving having to do with Black Americans. Okay, Iran. Something going on right now with that. All right, let's get it. So you got Secret Admirer, okay. Soulmate Bond, it did come in, I hit it in the reverse. So somebody could be making themselves known to you, okay, revealing themselves. This could be somebody that you already walked away from, okay, or maybe you know who this is, but you got tired of them just, not making a move. So you could have already disconnected your energy, so somebody could be trying to like run up behind you and wait, type thing. Commitment. Thank you, moderators. Yeah, you should buy it. It's a good book. Very good book. Very. That one and the book of wisdom. I only got the first volume right now, but I'm gonna get all the volumes. All of them. The whole library. Around spring, last spring could be significant, okay, that we just left, okay, or next spring, emotions. Looks like somebody's been trying something since spring, okay, and they're in their feelings because whatever they've been trying is not coming to pass. This could be somebody who's on the down low, okay, or has some type of hidden lifestyle or something like that. For some of you, if you're LGBTQ, or whatever it is that you like, okay, somebody could have been on a down low or something like that, or it could be on the down low, or it could be why you didn't mess with somebody or something like that, okay? That's what this is. Self-love, yeah, you love yourself too much to, play either second fiddle or to hide in the damn closet, okay? When you're not even in the closet if you're LGBTQ. No, you're not. So you're not gonna go jump your ass in the closet and, pick a spot to hide in. Absolutely not. Unsatisfied, third party, ravenous, somebody sneaky. Somebody's unsatisfied with their third parties now. It's always when you're gone. You know what I'm saying? It's always when you have left the building, okay? Because your energy goes with you. So all of a sudden, that sun turns into cloudiness, dreariness. It gets dark. It gets cold. You know what I'm saying? You so dark and cold, you don't know if the sun's coming back again. All right? Which is assured, right? A promise for the sun and the moon to rise and set. But you don't know if the sun's coming up tomorrow. Because it's gross darkness, okay? That's how it's feeling somewhere. Yeah, separation. It's cold. It's cold. Yeah, triggered. Clown. Somebody was a clown. They're reminiscing about how they were a clown. Look. They should have known about homie. Homie don't play that, if they wanted to be a clown. You know what I'm saying? Homie don't play that. Okay? I don't know why people insist on playing like you a kid, like you a child. Then when you don't respond like a child, they're like acting like somebody shot them or something like that. They just took a whole bunch of hits. Like you just did something to them. that later. Infidelity. Somebody could have been spared by being pregnant by someone. Like, you should have gotten pregnant for somebody, but spirit blocked something. Somebody's semen. Spirit blocked it. Okay, so maybe somebody had a miscarriage early on. Okay. You know, my condolences. That's still, you know, that's still rough. So, take it easy. Trap, yeah. Yeah, somebody was trying to trap you with a baby, whether you a man or a woman. False flame. Somebody wanted a baller. Somebody tried to bear trap your ass. Okay, like, you know them bear traps or them wolf traps, you know? Your ass ain't going nowhere if you get trapped in one of them. Nowhere. Unless you gonna chew your foot off, chew your leg off. You know? Somebody's trying to get you. Get you. Next 18 years, get you. Secret weapon. Puppet. I'm telling you, somebody thought they were securing a bag. A baller. No. 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 Somebody be broke. See, that's the thing. A lot of people, especially on the internet, people like the high side on the internet, selling wolf tickets. That's what we say in Sacramento. Selling wolf tickets. You know, you wolfing, meaning you lying. You know what I'm saying? You faking it till you make it. Which I hate the saying. Right? Okay? So somebody acting like they got, you know, they're balling. Acting like, you know what I'm saying? Spending their rent money on, you know, some type of expensive shoes or jewelry or something like that to impress people for one night. Okay, now they gotta worry about how they gonna pay the rent. You know? Okay? Little priorities, little, you know, putting the it's a little putting the cart before the horse. Okay. Priorities are all misaligned. All right, show me Aquarius. The sun in the reverse. Somebody's depressed. Okay, a Leo can be depressed. Yeah, because they tried to trap you. They tried to trap somebody and it didn't work out. Looks like they stepped in their own trap. Being in their emotions, they stepped in their own trap. Okay, this person don't know how to control themselves. This could be the person that's in the closet. I'm down low. Okay, Page of Swords. The Lovers. Or somebody could use women as a cover. Like, I'm not getting bisexual, even though this person has sex with both people. I'm getting somebody uses the opposite sex for a cover. Two of Pentacles, yeah. Changing faces type of energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Leo, like I said. 211, somebody could drink 211, somebody alcoholic, okay. Black can, silver can. Thinking about you, okay. Six of Pentacles. Please, sir, please, can you spare some shillings? Can you spare some shillings, sir? That's how somebody want to come at you. Three of Wands. You know, somebody wants to look, you know, sad in front of you, okay? You know, to provoke what? Concern, empathy, okay? You know, I don't feel like you have empathy for this person. Did they have empathy for you? Or you, sir, ma'am, if you're in the audience, did you have empathy? Yeah, you are. There you are, King of Wands. Did you have empathy for this person? Is the question. That's what the Lord's asking you. How'd you treat this person? Because however you treated this person, that's how you are ultimately going to be treated. By everybody you come in contact with. Yeah, until you get the lesson. Until you understand. Yeah, until you change your thinking. Leo, Sag, Aries, heavy Leo. Four of Wands. Somebody could be like a head of household or something like that. Okay. Justice in the reverse. So somebody's money could have stopped flowing in. Somebody could be looking for favors or handouts or something like that. They're coming up short. People are tired of somebody's fake persona. People are tired of somebody's fakeness. Like somebody trying to hide or whatever, deny that they're this or that, but people know. Like everybody knows. Only one in denial is you. Oh, God, I had an ex like that. Ugh. If I act like he didn't like me in front of everybody, but everybody else is like, you know he in love with you, right? Like, does he know that? You know what I'm saying? Does he know that? Because, you know, who's he trying to fool? Okay, yeah, it's giving that. You know, putting on a show for people. Two of Wands. Yeah, and they plan to cause you some type of injustice, throw you off of balance, try to get your attention. They want you to give to them, so they've been trying to get your attention, okay, by abusing you. Shit. Queen of Swords, but you ain't standing for no bullshit, no bullying, no none of that. 1, 2, 3 to be significant. Okay, you a bully's worst nightmare. The Tower reverse. You a bully's worst nightmare. You like bullying the bully. You do. Knight of Swords. You like speaking up for the little guy. Okay, little, you know, girl, woman. The High Priest. There's a High Priest energy. Somebody's name could be Aaron. A priestly energy. Okay, this person carries the actual priestly marking, right? The DNA, right, of a priest. Every true priest has the DNA, the piece of DNA that God put inside of priests, right? Okay, those that belong to Him. All right, so this is somebody who's the real thing. This person's been listening to you. If you're this Queen of Swords, they've been listening to you. Okay, you've helped them avoid some type of tower once or several different times. It's like you're like Houdini. You're like you remind somebody of Yeshua. You remind somebody of the Lord. So somebody could be religious or, you know, spiritual or a mixture of both, or come from a religious background. You remind him, and that's what you're supposed to remind him of. That means you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You carry his likeness. That Christ mind. You carry it. You walk in it. That's who they see in you. That's how they notice you. They see God. They see God. Look, this is the Lord preaching through you, right? He sees God through you. This one right here. Get it? The moon, he can feel it. All in his being, or her being, okay? 5 of Cups and 3 of Swords. You could be feeling some residual energy, or some energy trying to force its way into your energy, okay? It's coming from these broken-hearted people, or a person. What the hell happened? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Knight of Cups. Yeah, somebody's in love. Somebody has deep romantic feelings. The 8 of Cups in the reverse. And this is not somebody who will leave you hanging, throw you under the bus. Okay, this person can't, they just keep coming back to you. Yeah, no matter what they're doing, they just keep coming back to you. Especially when they feel like, you know, they're not feeling too hot. Like you make them leave with a smile, okay? Or, you know, you help rebalance their energy. This person could have let go of a group of people, or they cut off a group of people, something like that, okay? The 5 of Wands, these people could be, yeah, they're pissed off, They're pissed off about somebody's feelings for another person, okay? But there's nothing that they can do about it because somebody's not going to move out of the way. The magician. This is the person that's not going to move out of the way. Moses. Didn't I just get done talking about Moses? That power. Remember I said your meter got to be filled up to a certain, you know what I'm saying? Your belief, your faith, for you to do things like this on command. Yeah. Somebody got that type of on command spiritual power. Whoever this is, this Hierophant. The Seven of Swords reverse, the Three of Wands reverse. So whatever they're doing, so say like Moses parting the Red Sea, right? Okay, so as the sea is parted, something's revealed. Seven of Swords reverse, Three of Wands reverse, something's revealed. Something unexpected. When this power is, when their power is full, when somebody's walking in this power, something's revealed. Okay, yeah, and there's like a transformation, ascension. Seven of Cups. You know what? I never really get that usually. Seven of Cups, I'm getting all of your cups being filled. And a shock from it, or you being shocked, you being surprised. Like, it's like you may be hoping you get at least one thing that you asked for, right? But no, this is all of your cups being filled. Seven of Cups. Judgment. This is all your cups being filled. Everything you asked for. And then some. Ten of Pentacles. I would never make this shit up. Ever. Ever. You see these cards? You knocked down Goliath. He ain't getting back up. No. He not getting back up. No, he down. He down for the count. Yeah, it's time to celebrate. When we just reading about the Passover celebration, when we just reading about the Passover, you slew Goliath. And now celebration for slaying Goliath. Financial rewards in a relationship. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Death. Something is going to the next level. Okay, it's time. It's time. Ace of Pentacles. Death. 1992. Somebody be born in 1992. Somebody be 29 years old. King of Cups in the reverse. This bitter Betty. Yeah, the Lover sideways. This King of Cups reverse. Eight of Swords. The Six of Swords. They're being drug off somewhere. It's like to Alcatraz or something like that. They're being drug off somewhere, like they're in the belly of the fish, the bottom of the ocean, sending up prayers, trying to get you to pick up on them, because God ain't hearing them. You know, they trying to get you to be middleman to the Most High. You know, tell God I'm sorry. You know, just tell him this, tell him that. No, you tell him yourself. You tell him yourself. You know, when he can hear you, he can definitely hear you, but when he wants to answer, he'll answer. You know, he's been talking to you for so long and you've been ignoring him. So, I mean, what do you expect? You know, you've been acting like God don't exist. Like he's just none effect. Like he's just nothing. And then you call out to him and then you wonder why he doesn't answer. Until he wants to answer. We've spoken to you enough. He's spoken through us to you enough. Like, you know, there is some time where God will go silent on your life. He will. He will. I felt it before. Being hard-headed. Kicking against the pricks. That is a scary thing. To call out to God and he don't answer you. He can hear you, but he don't answer you. He ain't leave you or nothing, but he don't answer you. You know, he might as well, because that's what it feels like. Because that's what it feels like. Y'all remember Jonah complaining, whining? Somebody's name could be Jonah. Ruth, okay. Page of Wands. Somebody's excited. This is the Exodus. This is the Exodus. Look, y'all coming through. Y'all coming through. Dancing on the way. Y'all love how these cards go together? Alright, let's do the next. Before I go on forever. That's the whole damn reading right there. I mean, damn. No, there's more though. There's more. There's more. Confirmation. There's more. I guarantee you. Cleopatra? Somebody is the spirit of Cleopatra? Okay. Living now? Somebody was Cleopatra in the past life. Okay. I'm talking to a specific person. Literally, one person. Okay. We got prejudice. Some type of prejudice that you faced, that you could have faced in Egypt, ancient Kemet, somewhere where you used to, you were of royalty. Okay. Some type of prejudice. It can be a prejudice you deal with today. For instance, LGBTQ, right? You could have been a ruler that was LGBTQ. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know, all the other kingdoms had something to say about it. Okay. How you just lived raw, you didn't give a damn about, you know, their traditions or none of that. Okay, I'm getting that for somebody. All right. Yeah, death magic. They even sent death magic. Constantly trying to knock you off. Sending assassins, hitmen. Okay, look, U.S. President. Correctional officer. The name Leilani. Okay, significant. The president can be pardoning someone. A correctional officer. So they came out in the upright, but they're not in the upright. They're being made to look in the upright. Somebody's covering something up. Conjuring evil entities. For entertainment purposes only. I'm seeing some ritualistic stuff going on in a certain house. A certain colored house. Or should I say non-colored house. You get it? You get it. It's like a dungeon underneath. It's like a dungeon looking room. Passageway. Secret passageway. Pentagon can be significant. Sex cult. Ooh. I see hoods. Hoods. Okay. Looks like the scene from Harry Potter. You know, Lord Voldemort and his crew. That's what it looks like. Oh, excuse me. Just spit a little bit. The name Jamal could be significant. Okay. Part of this sex cult. Ireland could be significant. Okay, South America. We were talking about Puerto Rico, wasn't it? Last reading. Okay. Somebody could do something inappropriate with animals. Okay. Whoever's conjuring these evil entities. You know, you work for Lucifer, you gotta do filthy shit. You have to do disgusting things, okay? 6 spells. Disgusting things. Okay, somebody wants to reconcile, okay? You got a crooked judge here. A crooked judge can be sorry. They can be sorry for being superficial. This judge could be brown-haired, male, female, between the ages of 57 and 99 years old. Yeah, they regret being superficial. Towards you. Yeah, something about their abandonment issues. Okay, again, 57 and 99 years old. Somebody between those ages. A judge. Could even be a family member of yours. That's a judge for somebody. Okay. Somebody famous is interested in you. Been watching you since January. Interested in you since January. A karmic Pisces can be significant. The name Samuel, again. Somebody's name is Sam. Sammy. Male or female. Okay, got Aquarius. Okay, got Bonnie. Joaquin, death in the reverse. So a physical death. Something about it's like the Hispanic Bonnie and Clyde. Okay, Bonnie and Joaquin. All right, Joaquin and Bonnie. Okay. 57 and 99 years old. These are older people for some of you. Got a Virgo, Jose, Somebody's name could be Jose. Okay. Be racketeering. Seattle. Okay. There could be something coming out where I'm at in Seattle about some racketeering going on. Yeah, government level. Money laundering. Okay. Yeah, and setups. Yeah, try to set you up. I know. Trying to set me up. They try to set my ass up every day. Every day. Never fails. Never fails. Every day. Every day. Every day. Somebody's name's Michelle. Somebody's name Michelle could be exposed or getting popped for something. Okay. Secret societies I saw. Sleeping with cousin. Sleeping with your cousin or sleeping with their cousin. Okay. A Sagittarius who's addicted to methamphetamines. Okay. You got new love. Got a court case that could be over or wrapping up. Okay. I said somebody famous is interested in you. Somebody. Okay. Virgo again. The name Marcus. Somebody's name's Marcus is being exposed for what they did to a Virgo. This person could be in court as well. New York could be significant. Haiti. Atlanta. Somebody could travel a lot. Somebody could drive trucks. Like big rigs. Okay. 18-wheelers. I believe they're 18-wheelers. Somebody is in trouble for neglect. Okay. Neglect of their children. There could be a church being raided. Too many. Emotional manipulation. Somebody's watching close to your house. Okay, don't worry about it. All right, the Most High is proud of you. Know that. Okay. Somebody deceased named Louis is in here. Middle-aged male. Somebody's family member named Louis. Might be Italian. Okay, poisoning attempted. So this person could have been poisoned. They're showing me the age that they would have been. Okay, so early to mid 40s. Okay, somebody traveled to another country to have spell work done on you. Okay, or this person, Bowling Green, that came out the other day. Jacksonville, Florida. Something's coming out. Jacksonville, Florida. Some type of corruption. Sheriff, deputy, judge, celebrity. Somebody knows they'll never find somebody like you again. Okay. My name's Anthony. I feel like you're the hot topic right now. Okay. Everybody about you. Okay. And how your family or some people neglected you. Pennsylvania could be significant. The name Samuel. I don't know how many times I done said that. Okay. And Aquarius in the reverse. Ooh. Got duck. Somebody born in the year of the duck. Walk like a duck, talk like a duck, quack like a duck. It's a duck. The name Anthony is very significant. Very significant. When I say that name, somebody gets anxiety. When I say the name Anthony, somebody watching me gets anxiety. Heavy anxiety. Somebody's guilty. Maybe of the death of someone named Anthony. Somebody's guilty. Show me the current, please, Spirit. Some of you guys are mid-transition, mid-transformation, okay? You can feel your body heating up, you know, out of nowhere, like, feels like hot flashes or something like that, okay? Yeah, your spirit's going through some type of ritual, some type of fire, rite of passage ritual, okay, in the spirit. So just picture your soul, your spirit, your soul being on fire, right? It's not a harmful fire. It's like being purified. Current. Yelling outside, yelling in the distance. Somebody fighting, arguing. Somebody yelling loud. 4 of Wands. Seeing somebody drink coffee on their porch. Be an emperor. Okay. Daydreaming about a person. Ace of Cups. So something may seem too good to be true. When it happens, when it occurs, okay, death, 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, it just may be. Again, with somebody trying to steal a dead person's money. Confirmation. Somebody trying to steal a dead person's money. So that you don't get it. Conceal a death. Didn't even tell you that someone died. Okay, try to hide that from you. Okay, you could have found out spiritually. Okay, you know, this ancestor could be a part of your spiritual team. Of your ancestors. That's how you found out. The Ace of Wands. Damn! 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Knight of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, Strength. 4 of Cups, 2 of Swords, King of Cups. Looks like somebody wants to reintroduce themselves. Allow me to reintroduce myself, Cornelius. Fill in the blank. Leo, Sag, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 6 of Wands. Heavy, a lot of fire. Okay. And one would say maybe even too much fire. Page of Cups. But maybe not for y'all. Be pent up sexual energy as well. The Knight of Swords. Somebody's been waiting to say something to you, like waiting. They're like on this horse charging towards you, or charging towards you. Yeah, charging towards you. Somebody in the spotlight who could seem bored. Okay, you can be a little bored. You can be ready for something new, exciting. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. You've been waiting. 9 of Wands. Queen of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Is a Queen of Wands watching you to see if something's working and it's not. They keep praying to some type of deity or demon, demonic energy, okay, that is not giving them results. This demon knows it cannot get any results. Not when it's concerning you. Okay, the 5 of Cups. The demon knows that. It's the person who won't believe it. Keep running into a brick wall and asking why they got a lump the size of a grapefruit on their head. Okay, 6 of Cups. Page of Swords. Some documents you're going to be looking over with your name in them. Empress, King of Cups. Okay, from somebody who loved you. 9 of Cups. And one of the best for you. Some instructions or something in there. The 10 of Pentacles. Okay. It's like the reading of a will or something like that. Maybe you were supposed to be present for this in the past and they hid it from you. Okay? And now you're getting whatever this is back and then some. And then some. You're getting that plus love if you're not in a relationship. Okay? 4 of Pentacles. It's a package deal. This 4 of Pentacles is tying it together. It's a package deal. 7 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. The Hangman. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody keeps trying to block your finances, your money. Okay, but they keep coming up short. They know if they try to block your... So this could be somebody newer. Because the ones before, they know better. They know better. They attack you. Your money, their money is the one that's affected. Yours may be affected, you know, a little bit for like a couple days, but after that you get an increase. You get more than you had before. That's how it always works in your favor. Okay? You may have to go through some annoyances, you know, maybe be pissed off a time or another, right? Frustrated. Okay, but it works in your favor. Regardless. It works in your favor. Confirmation. It's like Jean Grey. You know what I'm saying? As many times as something or someone tried to destroy her, she just keeps evolving. The moment they think that she's dead or something, she just evolved. It's like she doesn't die. She can't. Because them ashes turned into the phoenix. She can't die. She's immortal. You know, everything, eventually, you know, but not spirit, not spirit. Not spirit, okay? So even if a person was immortal, you know, came down here immortal in a human body, right? They're still going to, that body's still going to die, right? One day, even if they live for hundreds of years. You got people walking the earth right now that have been living for hundreds of years. I kid you not. Hundreds of years. You ain't gotta believe it. Start. Yeah, you're a freak of nature, bro. Sis, Page of Wands. You're a freak of nature. You are a freak of nature. Do you hear me? You got people scared. Higher ups, terrified. They can feel your power from where you are. They can feel it. Okay? On the grid. Through the grid. Ace of Pentacles. They can feel it. Ten of Wands. No matter what they do, you grow in power. And you know how to steward that power. You don't just go around just blasting shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you can, right? Destroying shit because you got super strength, right? No, you don't do that. No, you keep it inside. You keep it hidden. You know what I'm saying? Okay, until you need to use it, which is usually in defense of something, someone, yourself, others. Queen of Wands came out sideways. Okay, this half is depressed, trying to keep it together. They lost their steam or their flair or something like that. Okay, or whatever energy that they were trying to siphon from you. Gone. Page of Swords. Yeah, they looking for it. Where is it? Where is it? Where did it go? They're looking for it. Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's no more. There's no more juice. No more dew of fluid. That's yours. Okay? Yeah, you got somebody's gifts too. Somebody's gifts got taken away. They're now yours. They're now yours. Because somebody don't know what to do with them. You getting a bonus card. Look at you. A freak of nature. What did I say? Man or woman? You a you you are not to be fucked with. Okay. You are not to be fucked with. Okay. Not at all. Not at all. And I pity the fool. The Hierophant. Look at you. Your energy's not playing. Your energy's not playing. The Eight of Cups. You got people running. The world running to see you, running away from you, and running to see you at the same time. Okay. The Sun. The Lovers. Okay. Something's about to be shown to everyone watching, to everyone in attendance. Okay, this is like a movie unfolding, and people are standing by watching it. The Eight of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. Okay, somebody might have to travel to receive something. Justice. Yeah, somebody's gonna have to travel somewhere. The Nine of Wands. Okay, don't tell nobody where you're going. Don't feel like I have to tell you that. Nine of Wands. Ace of Swords. Yeah, documents. I'm telling you. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. There's a documents here with your name on them. Dang it. With a dollar amount. A huge dollar amount. A lot of zeros. A lot of zeros. Some commas. A few commas. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The Nine of Cups. You're gonna have you can have whatever you like. Knight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Knight and Nine of Cups. Ace of Swords. You can have whatever you like. Ace of Pentacles, the Star. Somebody may come with roses. Rose petals can be significant. Candlelight. Okay. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. No. That's y'all business. That is y'all business. I don't even want to tap into the energy right now. Okay. Y'all, that's y'all sexcapades. Alright, let's look at the last spread. 55-55 I just saw on the timer. Big change. Humongous change. Gargantuan change. Your life's gonna look totally different in a matter of hours, days, weeks. Though I'm getting hours, days. So you could go to bed one night and your life is one way, and then tomorrow there's something that changes the game and your life is totally different from that point on. The Knight of Pentacles. Somebody think it'd be Jacob. Six of Pentacles. So somebody's been getting something together, planning something. I usually don't get that, but planning something to give, okay, to offer. The Lovers. Somebody could be, I don't know, in the closet or something like that. Okay, somebody's gonna, somebody gonna need to, you know what I'm saying? For those of you that's LGBTQ, that could be a thing. Don't have to be. Okay. Ace of Pentacles reverse, but if you are LGBTQ, then you are. It probably is a thing because we're the ones that got to deal with that the most. Okay. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Wands. Somebody could have ended something with the Queen of Wands. King of Cups. 13, 14. Two people could be close to each other. It could be siblings. Somebody could be a year apart. Eight of Pentacles. Two siblings could work together. Okay, same job or something like that. Or do the same thing. Twins could be significant. Six of Wands. 68. Somebody could be born in 68. Seven of Cups. The Temperance. So somebody's asking, the Lord what to do. What do they have to do? Confirmation, and the Lord is telling somebody, you wanted to show off. You thought it was more important to show off for the gram. Okay, do it for the gram. Okay, somebody thought it was more important to show off the devil. Justice. Okay, so whatever their prize is, that's their prize. I mean, you can get a do-over, just not with the same person. You know what I'm saying? More times than not. And that's only if you learn the lesson and you grow yourself. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in the same cycle. Not going anywhere. Fast. On a hamster wheel. Begging to get off. Okay? Begging. The Knight of Cups. You got a lot of love options. Okay, somebody got a lot of love options. Romantic options. Okay, that you've been waiting patiently when it's, concerning. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, people could have lied about you before because someone was jealous of your romantic options. All right. They were invested in it. Nine of Cups reverse. Yeah, it didn't happen. Yeah, they could have got the people who weren't right for you out of the way. That's what they did do. People who weren't right for you, they deceived them or tricked them out of their spot or, lied to them about you and they believed it. Okay. All they did was get the people who are not right for you out of the way. That's all they did. Every time they celebrated, we did it. You weren't supposed to be with those people. You're supposed to learn something. You're supposed to awaken each other. And that's what happened. Just that you applied what you learned, and they did not. The Empress, and so you turn into the Empress, whether you're a man or a woman, okay? So you turn into the Empress. Why? Because you stuck to what you knew. Yeah, you stop thinking about what you didn't want and what you do want. Okay, you stop worrying about, if you ever were worried about the lies that were being spoken about you. You stop worrying about if somebody wanted you to be worried that every time you meet somebody that they're going to gossip about you or lie about you, and you're never gonna be with somebody because of that. You don't give up. That's exactly how your energy is. You don't give up. Why? Because you know something else. You know something else that this person or these people don't know. So in knowing that, you don't trip. Know better, do better. You know better, so you do better. And they can't figure out why you're not tripping out, why you're not fearful or worried or, full of anxiety, because you know better. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. You don't. That third eye is lit up, okay, like a Christmas tree. The Chariot, you're leading someone to you. Like it's like your third eye is lighting up the path for someone to follow towards you. The Two of Pentacles, the Soul, okay, Death. Somebody in trouble. Somebody tried to interrupt somebody's ascension. It's like somebody tried to, while somebody was ascending, somebody tried to snatch someone's, like kill somebody, take somebody. Snatch someone's soul like in the middle of ascension. Death. I cannot make this shit up. Somebody tried to snatch you. Snatch your soul while you was ascending. In the middle of transitioning. It didn't go well for them. Somebody could actually be stuck in the astral plane. Meaning they haven't woken up in the 3D. They've been in the astral plane, stuck. They could be in a light coma or something like that. Somebody could live alone. Somebody cannot even know this. People cannot even know this. Somebody could be looking, or people could be looking for somebody, or people been knocking on somebody's door. Somebody's in a coma-like state. The Lovers, sideways, Gemini. I kid you not, they are. For playing in the spirit. How long they'll be there, it's up to whoever's up to. The Magician. Now there's somebody that's not feeling a connection with somebody anymore, and they're trying to, they're trying to run over to you and part the Red Seas for you, do for you, be on bended knee for you, okay? Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. That don't mean nothing. Death. Somebody used all of their good energy, their good years, or something like that on the wrong person. They could look toe up from the flow up. Death. They could look like death. Okay. It's crazy. It's crazy. Somebody's skin's all oily. The hygiene's real bad. 3 of Cups reverse. Be a group of friends. Okay. Something about no matter how much somebody showers or bathes themselves, they still have this pungent stench. It's because they're spiritually filthy. 10 of Swords. They're spiritually filthy. That has a smell to it. Usually sulfur. Four of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody mad that you didn't die. Somebody pissed off that you did not die. A ex-group of friends and an ex of yours, they're pissed that you didn't die, I swear. King of Cups, water sign, earth sign, heavy Scorpio, Yeah, they did everything that they could do. They worked with everyone that they have connections to. Three Pentacles, okay, had people surrounding you everywhere you went. People trying to be in disguise. Okay, you've seen every last one of them, and you still see them, and they still ain't gonna do shit, and they still weak and scary. Who they scaring but themselves? Who they scaring but themselves? Three Wands in the reverse. They didn't see something coming. Okay, judgment. They didn't see this judgment coming. I don't know how, because you've been warning of this judgment for I don't know how long. How long you been warning of this judgment? Talking about they didn't see something coming. Well, that's what the cards say. Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Yeah, somebody's mama is out here begging for mercy. They out here begging for mercy. Somebody's jealous ass mama. The Five of Wands. And a group of angry people. People that's angry at them. They led people into the slaughter. Promising of riches and fame and, you know, I'll do that little thing you like. You know, the world reversed. And it was false. 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 You believe the lie. Oh, I can give you the world. I can do this. I can do that. I can. Look what I can do. You know, Stewart face ass. Look what I can do. Page of Pentacles. Now their world's upside down, okay? And you done made it across the Red Sea, and it's over. It's just over. The High Priestess. It's just over. Okay, you could be learning some new course of study, or taking some new course of study. Somebody could be in school, college, okay? Or this could be spiritual studies. Somebody could be a spiritual teacher or a teacher, period. Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Some of you guys are about to be raptured. Confirmation, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, some of you guys are about to be raptured, like caught up spiritually. Like kind of like that ascension that I told y'all about when I was on my break. That big of a jump. That's what I mean by caught up, raptured. You're skipping some levels. It's like you get honorary level completion because it's like your faith being, your belief being accounted to you as faith. That's what it feels like. You get to skip levels because whatever you've already completed, those levels covered, right? You've learned to adjust. You've mastered every level that you've been on, like double mastered it. So you're going through like a leap, a big jump. High Priestess. Page of Pentacles reverse. All right, wrap it up, Spirit, please. Page of Wands. Ace of Wands, excuse me. Ace of Wands reverse. Somebody is meeting people on hookup sites and setting them up. They don't plan to have sex with them. They just plan to, like, I don't know, tie them up or something like that, or ambush them or something like that, and take from them. And somebody could also be infecting people because they're mad. Strength. Yeah, infecting people because they're mad. Stealing from them and affecting them. Taking from them and leaving them with something that they didn't ask for, didn't want. Burning. Down below. Yeah, and they thought it was funny too. They thought it was fun, exciting. Page of Wands. Well, let's see the outcome here because it's not good. With the strength here, somebody's name could be Daniel. Somebody's in the lion's den. They are. They are. They can't fight these lions. The Knight of Wands. Somebody will be running from these lions, hiding, trying to hide. Ten of Wands. I can't make it up. The Moon. Somebody's dreaming of better days. Okay. Somebody's going through a hell of an ego death. Somebody wishes that they would have did transformation instead of competing with you. Okay? They wish they would have followed the wise man instead of, making themselves your enemy, your lifelong enemy. Okay? Somebody's life ain't gonna be that long. Page of Cups in the reverse. A jealous person, an envious person. Their life ain't gonna be that long. Somebody's named Sam. Samuel keeps coming out here. Ten of Pentacles. The Land of Milk and Honey. Okay, Five of Swords in the reverse. Some of you worried about, are you going to see the promise before you leave this life? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Many years in it as well. The high priest, many years in it. Yes, you will see it. Okay, 4 of Cups sideways. The 9 of Wands. Page of Swords. Somebody's locked up. Somebody's trying to get put in solitary confinement. Okay, denied. It's being denied. It's being denied. Okay, somebody got to be in general population. 2 of Wands. It's time for somebody to sit down and learn. The Hermit. Yeah, somebody got to face themselves. Page of Swords. Somebody's being monitored. They're always being monitored, checked upon, reporting in. You got to sign a signature or something like that, a head count. Okay. Yeah, 6 of Swords, the Devil. Yeah, this is locked up. Somebody's locked up. Page of Swords. Yes. Somebody's every move is watched. 9/11. 6 of Swords, the 4 of Swords. Somebody gets to go outside for a certain amount of time and they got to go back in. They got to go back in. This place, wherever this prison is, could be surrounded by mountains or landscapes or something like that, like far away in the middle of nowhere. Somebody be 54 years old is going to prison. 54 and up. King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Somebody could divorce or separate from a Queen of Pentacles reverse. A gold digger. The Knight of Swords reverse. Somebody abusive. Somebody calls the police or could be connected to a dirty police officer. King of Swords reverse. Yeah, they a dirty cop. Detective something. 3 of Swords. And they're in a sinking ship. Together. The Devil. Lucifer like, come on. Where are you going? Come here. Where you going? You gonna go beg the Lord? No. Where you going? You belong to me. Remember that contract? Nope. Get from over there. Cause you belong to me. You forgot? You forgot? Look at the hand. They calling the Lord too. They calling. Can't hear you. I'm gonna leave it there. Aquarius, that's your read, man. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Okay. I see 253 up there, a number of people in here. So Tacoma, Washington could be significant. Okay. I don't know, somebody be watching you from Tacoma, Washington. I don't know. But anyway, if y'all want to donate a book personally, go to the video description section. Okay. If y'all want to order from OTTER SPIRIT, the link is in the description. Take you to the website. Okay. Get y'all some enhancements, spiritual enhancements. Tell me your boy sent you. Use my discount codes. 20-30% off. All right. Make sure y'all looking at y'all energy. Make sure y'all checking y'all energy. Making sure you know the difference between the two, right? Yours and someone else's. All right. Do your shadow work when required? Y'all know the rap. Y'all know the rap. That's it. That is it. I will be back in a few hours. Probably around 1 a.m. 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I'll be up here. All right. Holla at y'all in a minute. Later. Deuce.